it occurred to me that in my last two videos I didn't really introduce myself properly, so I thought I'd do that now. I'm Jane Smyth, S-M-Y-T-H. A lot of people say Smyth, but I say no, it's Smyth. So peace y'all, as they say in the States, actually, as they say in the South. As you can tell, I have somewhat of an accent, but I live in America. I was born in England, and my parents and I came to America when I was a small child, and so I have a little bit of an accent, but I don't know, people from England or British people say, oh, you're so American, and then American people are always like, oh, you're so British. And I think that if I'm around a more American speakers, I tend to downplay my accent a little bit, so it always comes and goes. Or if I'm around my parents or other people from England or something, I tend to speak more with that accent. Also, if I've been drinking, then I tend to become a little more British as it is. So my parents, they're Margie and Russ Smith. They live pretty close in the home I grew up in, which I guess has, has my room with all my childhood artifacts and memories. But it's like I was saying earlier, like the movie screen memories, not really my life or something, I don't know. I work in a shop downtown. Not much to say about that. Pays the bills. And what else? I was in hospital recently. I had sort of a breakdown. They say. I don't really remember what or why. And the doctors, they gave me these pills, and I'm supposed to take them, and it's supposed to make me feel better, make me live a normal life. But when I take them, I forget. I don't remember the place and the man, and I can't dream. I don't have the dreams, so sometimes I don't take them, and I guess that's bad. I have a boyfriend, and his name is Justin Walker, and well, we met actually when I was in hospital. He was working at the cafeteria at the time. He doesn't work there anymore. But anyways, it's actually a really funny story how we met. He was working at the cafeteria, and there was this room that was always locked, and I was so bored. I was always just kind of creeping around trying to find something to do, and I just preferred to be by myself. And I found this room, and it was one of the bedrooms, but it was locked, and there was never open, and nobody lived in there. And so I was always going in there, or trying to go there and see if I could get in. And I saw this sitting on one of the beds, and I was like, oh, I want to get there. And it was kind of like it kept my mind busy. Like I was like, I have to get that. I have to go in there. Can I do it? How can I get in there? And I was always like scheming and planning, like maybe I could steal the keys when the nurses aren't looking and go, and I don't know. And I never really paid attention to Justin. He just worked in the cafeteria, but I guess he was watching me because he would see me going and looking into that room. And one time after dinner, I was creeping over there, and I found the door unlocked, and he was in there, like sitting there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, and I tried to leave, and he's like, no, I can see that you've always wanted to come in here, and I'm Justin. And I said, well, I'm Jane, and this was on the bed, and I was like, that's why I wanted to come in here, because I just wanted it, no real reason. It was just something to try to get competition or something like that. Can I do it? And so we started hanging out there when he had breaks, and we'd sneak in there and hang out and play checkers and other games like that. It's not a lot of things to do in the hospital. You have to kind of find ways to amuse yourself. One of those times we were playing checkers, and we had to close up because he had to go back to work, And we closed up the board and we were sitting there just talking for a couple of minutes, and he just leaned over and kissed me. And it was really quite nice. And then soon after that I got out of hospital and went back to my normal life, started getting my life together, you know, got the job in the shop, and I thought, well, that's it then. But he's got mad investigative skills, and he didn't forget. And one day he located my shop and he showed up and asked me out for coffee, and it just went from there. He's a really nice guy. I'm sure you'll meet him. So that's all I can think about, really, that I want to tell you about my life. I don't really want to tell you what state I live in, but I will give you a hint. Anyone who can figure this out, mad props to you. Here's the hint.